Can charisma be learned? Do you know what? I was just walking down the street here in London town and I thought, I reckon I'll make a video for them YouTube fellas. So here it is. And as I say, I want to talk to you about whether or not charisma can be learned. Now, I'll give you the spoiler straight away. I don't think there's going to be any surprises here. That my answer to that question is absolutely yes. Charisma can be learned. How do I know that? I know that because of my own personal experiences, because I was somebody who was very, very shy, very, very introverted, had very low self-esteem, found it very hard to relate to other people when I was a kid. And then through a chain of events, which I've described in some articles and some of the books actually that I've done, but I'll talk about more on this channel as well, it led to, I suppose, a breaking down of that character. It led to a dissembling of my personality and a replacement of it with something else. And what I found through really a process of trial and error, because this was before YouTube, this was before, I guess, a lot of the crop of current sort of self-help type material was out there or readily available. So I had to do it by trial and error. But what happened very sort of organically was that I shed my old skin, if you like, and I became somebody who was not only very comfortable with myself, but that had this knock-on effect of being comfortable with other people in social situations. And so just from that alone, I know that charisma can be taught, because if I was able to acquire it, or at least if I was able to go from here to here with it, then I'm absolutely certain that you can as well. There's no doubt in my mind that the steps are describable and they are replicable. You know, it's a process. I'm not saying it's necessarily easy, but it's definitely something you can do, and you can certainly do it a lot more quickly than I did it, because as I say, I was sort of feeling my way in the darkness. I didn't really have a roadmap, you know. It was, and actually there was some degree of coincidence too in the way that things sort of turned out for me. Whereas if you're following a set of instructions from a coach like myself, a writer like myself, or some other, you know, appropriate material, then you're just going to find it that much more easy, because it's all going to be laid out for you in a way that it just wasn't for me. So that's my experience of it. That's my two pence worth, if you like. But you know, it's not just me. I mean, if you look at somebody like Professor John Antonakis from the University of Lausanne, who is an expert in charisma, who has conducted clinical research into charisma, who knows charisma like the back of his proverbial hand, he says this, and I quote, "Charisma is not all innate. It's a learnable skill, or rather a set of skills that have been practical since antiquity." So look, even the academic experts will say the same thing, that charisma is not this magical God-given thing that we used to think it was. And I'll be talking more about that in the next video, by the way. Well, there's an element of that for sure, but the steps can be learned. And in tests that John Antonakis has done, he has given charisma instruction to people and measured the effectiveness of their presentations before and after. And the audience reaction to their presentations after they've acquired the skills has been significantly better than before. So again, charisma can be taught, and it's been shown to be teachable even under controlled scientific conditions. So the message of this video really is that wherever you are now, wherever you're coming from, whatever level you're at, and I came from a very, very low level, I can assure you, you can improve, you can develop. What you need are the right tools, the persistence to use them, and just a bit of motivation to get yourself going. But if you are the kind of person who finds social situations very difficult, if you find dating very difficult, if you find business meetings, job interviews, all those kinds of things really difficult, then know this now: you can and you will improve, and you can transform yourself as a person simply by knowing and applying the right information. And what I want to do here, and in my emails and in books that I'm going to be releasing and other material, is just to share with you everything that I know about this. Because I can honestly say my life has been entirely transformed by just really doing a few very simple things. And again, when I say simple, not necessarily easy, but certainly simple things that you can do as well. And, you know, this stuff is just so powerful that I just want to bring it to your attention. I just want to show you what is possible. And so that is what I'll be doing on this channel, really, in forthcoming videos and going into next year as well. If you want more information, then do get on my daily email list. The email goes out Monday to Friday, link below. Do hit the subscribe button to this channel, hit notifications as well so you know when new videos are coming out. And if you want my bundle of books about dating and game and sexual dynamics and all that good stuff, Renegade Dating Blueprint, hit the link below, because I'm going to delete it on the 1st of January 2020. So right now you can get it, it's $39. Full value really is $250. So, you know, I'm robbing myself, but it's a great package. It's my work over the last 5 years. It's all still available there, but I am going to be getting rid of it at the end of the year. So if you want to get hold of those books, then I urge you to click on the link now before it's too late, because I'm clearing the decks. I'm moving into a new sphere of content, and that stuff is great. But I want to draw a line, and I want to move into this new area where I'm talking much more about, rather than sort of the techniques and the specific sort of lines you can use and all of that kind of stuff, I want to get more into the X factor, because it's the X factor in dating, but also in business and anything else really, that's going to make the difference. So those books are going to be discontinued. Still get them today. Hit the link, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.